Say hello to evolution. When some alien cell starts to mutate and swell. Say hello to evolution. Just when it's out of control, the alienators roll. So say goodbye to evolution. This hero team has got control of the scene. Evolution.
Oh, yes, little ducky. Oh, you're so lovely. Who loves his little ducky? Yeah, I do. Does Ducky love Daddy? Yes, he does. Come on, you worthless old pipes. It's some kind of earthquake. That's no earthquake.
Because the genus may still be out there, the Congressional Subcommittee on Impending Disasters has authorized the creation of an anti-genus squad to be on call and ready to fight 24/7 in order to protect this great country and the world. However, I don't think you're up to the task, Kane.
Oh, that hurts. You see, I live for your approval, General. And I was just about to thank you for the snazzy new digs here. Having these mobile home labs right in the middle of campus allows me to get to my classes and save the world.
Smart, Alec. If it were up to me, you'd be rotting in Leavenworth for the rest of your natural life. But I have orders to equip you and your team, and I always follow orders.
Well, that's good, because the whole independent thinking thing is way overrated.
If you guys want to duke it out for a few minutes, I can go get a latte and come back.
All right, as I was saying, since that alien monster, the genus, is still out there, you and your team need to be fully equipped and ready for any scenario.
No, you got to be kidding me. Oh, I'm listening to the Thomas Cup Finals in badminton. It's really exciting. Sorry, General. Do drone on. Go on.
As I was saying, the genus...
Dr. Kane! Hey, Dr. Kane, look at all the wicked stuff we got from the government. It's great. Well...
Wicked?
Ah, you said it. Look, there's a remote control autopiloting system, nitro fuel injectors, and these camouflage cup holders. Hey, can I put it in the fire truck? Oh, can I please?
Whatever you want, kiddo. It's your baby. I'm sorry, General. Were you babbling about something?
Listen, mister, I've had all the insubordination I'm gonna take from you. I'll be watching you like a hawk. One mess up, just one, and I'll shut you down so fast that you and your team will...
General, can't you please just ignore him? It always works for me.
But he's so insubordinate, so infuriating, so meddlesome!
Aw, General, I didn't know you cared.
Can we get on with this? I've got to get back to my experiments at the CID.
Whoa, what do you mean, get back? The lab's right here.
Ira, listen. This is important. I won't be joining your team here.
Dr. Reed is needed on a daily basis at the CID, but I can't leave you clowns unsupervised. In her place, I'm assigning Lieutenant Mai as your military attaché. Lieutenant Mai is the toughest of the Blue Berets. Graduated #1 at West Point, expert in weapons and tactics and highly trained in covert ops. This soldier is a credit to the uniform and to this great country. Here's Lieutenant Mai now.
I'll bet this guy's a man's man of the mucho macho variety.
Harry, that man's not a man.
Maybe she's a little too mucho.
We're scientists. I'm not sure she'll fit in.
You tell her she won't fit in.
No, you tell her.
Oh, no, I don't think so. You tell her.
No way. She'll go all military all over my butt. You tell her.
1 Adam 15, please proceed to corner Clement and 3rd. Old man in bath towel running down street screaming about monsters.
Do you hear that? We better check that out. It sounds like it could be the genus.
The old man?
No, the monsters. Wayne, get the fire truck rolling.
Sir, yes, sir.
Come on, Dr. Reed. For old time's sake.
I can't, Ira. I'm sorry. You've got Lieutenant Mai.
But she's so military. Look at her. She probably uses General Patton hair rinse and camouflage toothpaste. Her first name is Lieutenant.
For your information, it's Lucy.
Come on, Dr. Kane. This baby's chromed out, washed up, and ready to ride. We gotta go.
All right, suit up, everybody. You too, Lieutenant Lucy. We got a world to save.
Wayne, you and Gassy check the perimeter.
Whoa, hold on a minute, Lieutenant Bossy Pants. I run the show around here. Wayne and Gassy, check the perimeter to make sure that the genus hasn't left the area.
Aye, aye, Dr. Kane.
All right, fellas, we're from the Glen Canyon Community College. We'll take over.
Don't worry, we're professionals. Look, she's got a uniform and a badge.
Sir, can you show us where you first saw the monsters?
Inside. But do I have to go back in there?
Oh, most definitely. You need to find yourself some clothes.
I'll take point.
Hey! That was my door!
Don't worry, you'll never miss it.
In my day, a fella could take a bath without getting accosted by some mutant octopus. Then I ran in here to call the police.
You left your computer on.
One of the new Hextometer 3 models. That's a pretty powerful piece of machinery.
What? A man in his golden years can't be hip to the computer? I'll have you know I'm a master web surfer extraordinaire. In the chat rooms, I go by the name of Martial Lalanda, svelte, brave bullfighter. Ole! 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 Ole!
Whoa, put your cape back on there, Lalanda.
I captured these under the sink in the bathroom.
Classic genus Paleozoic parturition.
The what now?
The first stage of evolution of the genus, from single-cell life to multicellular beasties. Worms, insects, it's amazing.
Whoopee.
We checked the parameter, Dr. Kane. Nada going on out there. Gassy smells as sweet as a pine tree air freshener.
Oh, yeah, a pine tree air freshener hanging off a manure spreader.
Uh-oh, Gassy's stinking. Lock and yodel, everybody.
That's lock and load?
Whatever, just get ready for the genus.
Ah, thanks, Dr. Kane.
Got us in a full-on box trap offense, Ira.
And what do we do now, Dr. Kane?
This looks like a job for the military.
No. I specifically remember someone saying that they were running the show around here, and it was you.
I hate it when I say stuff like that. table should hold the weight. Duck and cover, everybody. As usual, my last-minute calculations were correct. The computer table held the weight of the ceiling. I am a genius.
Is he always like this? Your leadership is a little too last minute, if you want my opinion. This whole operation lacks thought and planning. Preparation is half the battle.
Listen, the last thing we need around here is a blow them up first, ask questions later kind of military mind.
Well, some kind of mind would at least be better than none.
Whoa, guys! This isn't the time for locker room quarrels. We're right in the middle of the game, remember?
Fascinating. Look, it's the second stage of genus evolution. The Mesozoic meridian. Isn't that amazing? I've never seen such perfect specimens. I've got to get this on tape.
Give the scientific observations a rest, Doc. We need firepower.
You asked for it, you got it. Whoop, there it is. What? Oh, there's too many. They just keep coming. The genus has evolved an immunity to your selenium mix!
Wait! Look out! I have to make a new selenium mixture. I need my chemistry kit from the fire truck.
Really? Wicked!
No, Wayne, it's a bad thing. There's no way that we can get to the fire truck.
You're only half right, Dr. Kane. The fire truck can get to us. I installed this new remote control. I can drive that baby from anywhere. This button here flushes the tank, and this one turns on the windshield wipers, and this one hits the siren, and this one
Great, great! Can you get the fire truck now?
Yeah, whatever you say, Dr. Kane. Stop, come on, just stop.
A little magnesium, a little bromide. That should do it. Science to the rescue. Three, two, one. Oh, no, you don't. You've got to come live with us now in a safe, genus-proof petri dish for a long, long time.
Time to check the old badminton scores.
The shuttlecock is over the net. What a splendid return. A spinning up.
Harry, I upgraded the selenium mix in the devolver.
Booyah! Yes! Score! Too good. Oh, that's too good.
Harry, it's just an upgrade.
Oh, right. Sorry. The basement. Let's go. Hey, I was listening to that. But it's no foul, no penalty. I was all done. Finished. Finito. It's great. Great.
You know, I was thinking, I don't remember Dr. Reed ever saving my butt like you did upstairs.
If that's your idea of a thank you, it's pretty pathetic, Doc.
Well, that's about all you deserve if that's your idea of a you're welcome.
I'm starting to see why General Woodman is so down on you.
Aha! And I'm starting to see that you're Woodman's little lackey. You're more worried about your military rules than saving the world.
Don't you worry about me, Dr. Kane. I'll do my duty. You just do yours.
Hey, what was that?
Look, an evolved humanoid shape with 68% cranial expansion in the third stage of genus evolution.
Doesn't look very human to me.
It's not. It's genus. It's unique. I've got to record this. It's a fully sentient genus creature.
No offense, Ira, but Let's devolve now, admire later.
I think it's trying to communicate with us. What's it saying?
I'm guessing dinner time. Nice to meet you. Sorry I have to eat you. Oh, it looks like the fat lady's gonna sing. I can't believe I'm being taken out of the game.
Dr. Kane,
I know, kiddo. I'm sorry I ever got you into this mess.
No,
You're right. It's so senseless. You're so young and...
No, Dr. Kane. The remote control for the fire truck, the Selenium.
Oh, right. The remote control for the fire truck. I've got it. Selenium alone won't knock him out, but it should slow him down. Hey, you! Yeah, that's it. You! Brady, look up!
Brain.
Yeah, Brady! Siren, where's the siren? There! Yeah, maybe you aren't as smart as you look.
Fighting this devolver, even with the new mix.
Lieutenant, fire in the hole! Two, one!
My house!
Where is it, Cassie? Where is it? Hey, Dr. Kane! Over here, Cassie's found it!
There you are, you big blowhard. Good work, people. Come on. I want to put these samples on ice as soon as possible.
I hear that. Huh. Let's head for home.
And here's the serve. Watch the birdie. Oh no, it's an ace. And that's the game. Tremendous upset.
See? You see? I told you badminton was exciting.
Riveting.
It has to be some form of language, but I've tried everything. What were you speaking? It sounds so familiar. Wait a minute. I didn't try binary code. That's it. I knew it. It's binary code. Translating.
I am of the genus. The genus is of me. We are one. You may destroy me, but it is impossible to destroy the genus.
Impossible, my foot. We knocked that thing out. KO time.
Good night, Genus.
I don't know, guys.
Oh, relax, Ira. It's Humans 14, Genus Zip. We won. Game over.
I hope you're right, Harry. I really do.
this is like a true story. It happened to a friend of mine at school. Her name is Lizzie, and she's like the most popular girl in the 9th grade. And she's like one of my best friends, even though I don't hang around her all that much because I'm way too busy. Lizzie and some of her other friends spend most of their time kind of standing around giggling and talking about boys and all the parties they go to and the cool clothes they wear. But Lizzie can't talk to them when she gets home because she has no phone of her own. Her parents said if she wanted her own phone, she was going to have to work to pay for it. So, anyways, one day I hear that Lizzie has to babysit. Whatever. And the kid she has to take care of is my next door neighbor, the little monster, Jeffrey. I would have had the job, except I'm way too busy. So, okay, the night comes and Lizzie goes over to their house. She rings the doorbell and Jeffrey's dad answers the door. All of a sudden, this big dog comes running up to Lizzie and starts slobbering all over her new babysitting outfit. Jeffrey's dad is apologizing and saying he hopes Lizzie doesn't mind dogs. Oh, no, says Lizzie. I love animals, especially dogs. And don't worry, I don't mind if Mookie drools all over me. It's just saliva. It'll wash out. Boy, she must really want that phone. So then Jeffrey's mom tells Lizzie that little Jeffrey is asleep upstairs. And they leave. As soon as the door closes, bam! Lizzie is on the phone with her best friend, Marcia, and they're gossiping and exchanging hairdo hints. So here's Lizzie talking on the phone to Marcia, while every 5 seconds, Mookie the dog jumps up and slobbers all over her. Marcia gets bored with all the phone talk, so Lizzie turns on an old movie, a really sad one, and she's bawling her eyes out while Mookie, El Doggo Slobberino, is running in and out of the doggy door. Suddenly, Lizzie looks over and sees Mookie standing in a corner shaking a stuffed animal. He's really going at it, in the corner, next to an empty rabbit cage. Funny, she never noticed that empty rabbit cage! It's not a stuffed animal in Mookie's mouth, but a real live rabbit! Okay, a dead rabbit. Lizzie is really upset. This is awful! But Lizzie doesn't panic. She has an idea. Give me the rabbit, Mookie. But he's still shaking the bunny, saliva, and rabbit fur going everywhere! Lizzie takes a box of dog biscuits and empties it on the floor in front of Mookie, who drops the rabbit and starts sobbing. Lizzie can't let anyone know she let that stupid dog eat their rabbit. It was probably little Jeffy's Easter bunny. So she grabs the dead thing. Ugh, disgusting. And washes it up really good. A little hairdryer action, a once-over with a teasing comb, and the bunny looks almost new. Well, except for the one missing foot. Oh well, I guess that rabbit's foot wasn't so lucky. Lizzie puts the rabbit back in the cage like nothing ever happened, and she starts rehearsing what she's going to say. I was just sitting there on the couch reading a book when I heard the bunny keel over. Plop, poor little creature died peacefully in its sleep. Just then, Jeffrey's mom and dad walk in. How did everything go tonight, Lizzie? They ask. Oh, good, except for one little thing, says Lizzie. And just then... Turns out Fluffy, that's the rabbit's name, died the week before and they buried it in their backyard. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. Oh, Lizzie? She got her phone. Made the money working in a pet store. Grooming animals.
Now, this is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Peterson, in Deutronium Sales. He happened to take a few days off with his family to one of those new tourist areas on Rigel 6. Well, give me a week baking on Mars, that's my idea of a vacation. This Rigel 6 place is so new, it's barely on the interplanetary map. So the Petersons, their 2 kids, Junior and Melody, and their mutt, Fifi, which they take everywhere, caught a charter to Rigel 6. Nobody knew all that much about the Rigelians. From what I heard, they weren't like other extraterrestrials. They had a single compound eye and oversized skulls, but their cuisine was getting known all over the galaxy. Peterson takes his rental pod, piles his brood inside, and heads out for Shea Rigels. Well, when they get to the door, the maitre d' tells them they're more than welcome, but that old Fifi just isn't allowed into the restaurant. So, it seems poor Peterson and his clan are going to have to leave without eating. Now, just as they're walking out, the maitre d' runs after them. It seems he'd felt badly for his guests, and he offered to let them have dinner at the restaurant. Peterson was mighty grateful, because the kids were starting to get cranky, and he really didn't want to drive around a strange planet looking for a restaurant at this time of night. But what about old Fifi? Well, says the maitre d', because you've come so far and you did have a reservation, I'll have some of the kitchen staff look after him while you eat. Well, the kids weren't so sure, but Peterson was starving. So he said, fine by me, and handed the leash over to the maitre d', who led Fifi back to the kitchen. Now, the Peterson clan pored over this huge menu, but the waiter insisted they try the specialty of the house. Well, the kids would have liked a Rigel burger, but Mrs. Peterson said, what the heck, when on Rigel, do what the Rigelians do. Now, Peterson was a bit suspicious and wanted to know what was in it. A secret, said the waiter, but he promised it would be fresh, very, very fresh. After complimentary hors d'oeuvres, the waiter wheeled in a large covered tureen and whisked off the lid, revealing a bubbling blue stew. Even though it looked pretty odd, everybody had to admit it smelled very tasty. And Mrs. Peterson was dying to know what was in it. Our chef's secret ingredient, was all the waiter said, and with that he ladled out a bowlful to each Peterson. The blue stuff bubbled away in their bowls, with chunks of something occasionally rising to the surface. And finally, Peterson dipped his spoon into the stew and took a tentative taste. Then another, and then he dove into it. And the others decided to give it a try. They snorkeled and guzzled, and it wasn't long before they were all clamoring for more. Mr. Peterson dipped the ladle into the tureen and began to serve another bowl to Junior. This time, there was a strange clunk as the stew hit the bowl. Junior dipped his spoon into the bowl and fished out a long blue strip of meat. He started to gnaw on it, but it was as tough as leather, and it wasn't blue anymore. It was red. Red leather, just like Fifi's collar. And it had a name tag on it. Fifi! How did that get into the stew? The Petersons looked at the collar hanging out of Junior's mouth. They all gagged, ran to the door, and sped away into the night. In the kitchen, Nigel and the maitre d' shook their heads. A waiter came rushing in, asking for the house specialty. Sorry, said the chef, no more secret ingredient left. Then he saw a paw sticking out from under the table. He pulled it, and there was Fifi. I don't suppose you have any more of that red leather, said the chef. Fifi just looked up and gave the chef a big, slobbery lick on his one eyebrow. Well, this is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Peterson in sales. And now, when his family vacations, they take their own food and leave the dog at home.
Well, this is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. His name was Bud, and he was one of those big game hunters, you know? Some people think that sort of thing's cool, but I tell you, Bud had stared the biggest polar bear down, face to face. He'd wrestle alligators just for fun, why he'd wander into a den of lions, and not even flinch. But when it came to the smallest little spider, he'd turn into a quivering mold of jelly. Now, Bud was on safari in Africa, in the thickest jungle. He'd been trailing a tiger all day with nothing but a bowie knife when he set up camp for the night. He was just drifting off, lying right on the African dirt, when the ugliest, hairiest little beetle kind of bug crawled right up the side of his head and gnawed its way into his left ear. Bud went bombing. He was running all over the camp, jamming his finger into his ear, trying to get the bug out. Bud could feel the earwig pincing away at his eardrum. By the time they got him to the clinic in the nearby village, Bud's eyes were spinning around in his head. The doctor took one look in his ear and shook his head. There was nothing he could do. The bug had got in too far. Any attempt to extract it could lead to permanent brain damage. Bud might just have to live with it scurrying around in there for the rest of his life, unless there was this old witch doctor at the edge of the jungle. Bud's hunter friends dragged him to a little hut down the end of a dark dirt road. The witch doctor was standing in the door of his weird old shack. He was ready to go to work, and he looked like he was going to enjoy it. He started by getting Bud's buddies to tie him down on this bamboo bed. They bound his arms and legs and strapped his head still, one ear facing up, while the witch doctor mashed up a bunch of bug lava he'd poured out of a rusty old tin can. Bud cringed as the witch doctor added little bits of dead moth wings and ground caterpillars. The old man started spooning the stuff right into his ear. Bud could feel the mashed stuff oozing down in there, all cold and slimy, filling every nook and cranny right up to his brain. The witch doctor said the smell of the dead insects would flush the earwig out of there, but it didn't work. The witch doctor was about ready to give up. Maybe the bug ought to just stay inside, but Bud wouldn't hear of it. He didn't care what the old man had to try next. He'd go with it. So the witch doctor started searching around the dirt floor of his hut until he found what he was looking for. The biggest, meanest male African earwig anyone had ever seen. The witch doctor tied this long piece of hair around the earwig's head and then carried him to Bud's ear. Bud yelled and squirmed around. The witch doctor held on to the little thread till he felt the male earwig stop, waited till he found his mate, then pulled the thread out of there with all of his might. Bud shrieked in agony as the male earwig came catapulting out of his ear, holding the female earwig in his long, creepy legs. Bud was relieved, ready to go, ready to forget about the bugs and get on with his hunting, when suddenly he remembered the earwig had crawled into his left ear and was yanked out of his right. The witch doctor shrugged with a smile. That always happened with the females. They like to burrow right deep inside the head to lay their eggs in the brain. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. Oh, Bud survived, his hearing improved, and yes, if he stands sideways, you can see right through his head.
This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Tuesday at 2. That's what I called her because that's when she'd come in to see me for her wash and set. Now, Tuesday at 2 didn't have much of a life. Oh, I could tell by the way she dragged herself around and talked about her husband's ailments and medications, and unhappy people are not big tippers. So, one Tuesday, she was on her way here when she heard a tiny noise and noticed the cutest little kitten. Tuesday at 2 felt sorry for the little thing, so she scooped it up. The kitten snuggled up to her and started to purr, so Tuesday decided to keep it. She and her husband, they took this little kitty in and loved it to bits. I mean, who doesn't love a kitty? And this little fella was adorable. But he didn't have much of a tail, just this little Bob thing. So they decided to call him Bob. Bob changed Tuesday's life, I can tell you that. She came in here laughing with a real spring in her step. She even got me to put a little color in her hair. She chattered on and on about Bob and how cute he was and how he liked to sleep on her pillow and jump in the laundry basket when she was folding clothes. She told me that her grumpy old husband had fallen in love with the kitty too. I wish I could say they all lived happily ever after, but I've been telling you a fib. Here's what happened. Well, the kitty started exploring and managed to get himself stuck up in a big old tree where Mr. and Mrs. Tuesday couldn't reach him. They tried to tempt Bob with kitty treats, but the kitty just climbed higher and higher. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Tuesday at 2 weren't going to climb a tree. No, sir. They put a high value on their bones. Tuesday was just about to call 911 when her hubby said he had an idea and ran off to get some rope. I admit, it was a pretty good idea. They were going to try to lasso the end of the branch where the kitten was sleeping and pull it down towards the ground. That way, Bob would easily be within their reach. After a few tries, the lasso finally got around the branch. The old dears had to pull and pull on the rope with all of their might in order to make it move. Bit by bit, the branch came closer and closer to the ground. The plan was definitely going to work. But their strength ran out at the exact moment Bob was in reach. They both let go of that rope at the same time. That branch snapped back with all the force of nature behind it, and the cat was catapulted through the air. It soared way out of sight. And once more, Tuesday's life was changed, but this time for the worse. She stopped smiling. She even stopped getting her hair done. Now, this next part you're not going to believe, but you'd better because, like I said, it's true. Stay with me now. A few weeks later, when Tuesday at 2 was in the grocery store doing a little shopping, she found herself roaming up and down the cat food aisle thinking about the good times, and that's where she bumped into Doris, a friend of hers, who lived out in the country. Tuesday didn't see much of her since she moved from the neighborhood. Nothing spectacular, I admit, except that Doris was buying cat food, and as far as Tuesday knew, Doris didn't have a cat. "Doris," she said, "you don't have a cat." "I do now," Doris answered. And she proceeded to tell Tuesday at 2 the story of how she came to own a cat. One afternoon, she was in her garden doing a little pruning and snipping some roses when the most beautiful little kitten fell right from the sky into her basket. I call him Mr. Stubbs because he doesn't have much of a tail. It was such a shock to Tuesday at 2 that she staggered backwards and fell right into a big pyramid of cat food, knocking the whole display over. Oh, she didn't die or anything. Not that she didn't want to. Mr. Stubbs and Bob were one and the same cat, and Tuesday knew it. It's a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. Tuesday at 2 will be here any minute. You can ask her yourself.
You two have done outstanding work. So what I have to say isn't going to be easy. I'm taking you off the case.
But, sir, David Carter...
David Carter blew up a mall, Sergeant, and he nearly took both of you with it. He's a menace to himself and to others.
Sir, that's all the more reason to find him.
You're not listening, Major. The boy is dangerous. You should have realized that going in. I nearly lost you two.
But, sir,
Look, I know it's been rough. Take some time off. Get some rest. And then come back ready for a new assignment.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that. General?
Do you think he really believes David Carter is dangerous?
No. We're being sandbagged, Angie. We're the ones who made contact with the aliens. It's like Gordon doesn't want us to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe he's afraid of what we might find.
Suppose we put a tap on Gordon's line.
We'd be flirting with a court-martial.
We're intelligence officers, Sergeant. Isn't it time we gathered some intelligence?
What's your news, Gordon?
We captured the boy. Dr. Lear's hybrids finally did something right.
Excellent. When will my nephew begin his journey?
He already has, Dragged.
I don't know how long I was asleep. Hours, days, weeks. Strange images danced in my head. Glimpses of a world I had never known. And then, I woke up. You.
Get up.
Where am I?
You've been in hypersleep on the way to Tyrus.
What?
Your worlds are about to collide, David Carter. Try not to get crushed.
Let's go!
Time to get weightless.
David Carter, I presume. Did you enjoy zero gravity?
Who are you?
I am Admiral Sinorm. would you do me the honor of accompanying me to the surface of Tyrus? There is someone very anxious to meet you.
Like I have a choice?
Frankly, not at this time. But soon. David Usha? Would you like to fly her through the ice ring? We've had reports that you are an excellent pilot. Approaching Sector 7.
Where do I land this?
Through there, David Usha. Your host awaits, David Usha.
Don't. Beautiful. But her sting is deadly. Welcome to Tyrus, nephew. I've been expecting you. You must be hungry after your journey. You don't trust me? Well, that's good. Come, I have many things to show you.
Why am I here?
To hear my side of the story. I'm not quite the monster some would have you believe.
Yeah, sure.
You've been misinformed about me. I just want to correct that impression.
What if I don't believe you?
You will be returned to Earth immediately. Agreed. I remember that same look in your father's eyes. So young, so defiant.
My father.
My home. Our home. Welcome to the Great Hall of Usha. Here we honor generations of your ancestors. Your great-grandfather, ruthless, unyielding. He was succeeded by your grandfather, a brilliant administrator. It was he who devised our plans for Earth.
Tell me about my father.
A man after my own heart. He would have made a fine ruler were it not for his obsession with Earth. It blinded him to the needs of our people.
What happened to him?
He spent the past 16 years leading the Ushati forces against me. It hasn't been easy, but we were finally able to make peace between us.
Then he is alive.
More than alive. He's here at my side.
I don't understand.
Well, why don't we let him explain?
Father?
David, let me look at you. What a warrior you've become. I just wish I could have been there to watch you grow. Has he given his answer?
He doubts my intentions.
So did I. Come, there is much you need to know. I was shot down attacking the Dragons' command ship. He searched for days before he found me. I owe him my life.
But Rafe said it was Dragon who tried to kill you.
A good man, Rafe. But a bit too quick to action. As I regained my strength, I saw all the good the Dragon has done for the people. My people. I lost this in battle, but for the first time I truly began to see I was the renegade, not Dragot. He needs you, David. I need you.
Me? What can I do?
There has been enough bloodshed. The only way to stop it is for the people to see that we three stand as one. Help us heal our land.
But I'm just a...
You are my son. That is enough.
The people await you, David Usha.
Have they been told about the invasion of Earth?
There will be no invasion if you join us.
We offer you the power to make a difference in the future of both your worlds, David Usha.
But Rafe said that...
Son, Rafe is dead. You have your mother's eyes.
Where is Mom?
What?
Rafe said she went to join you. Is that true?
Son, these things are more complicated than you realize.
Of course it's true, David.
Mom!
David Usha, the people wait.
Now, son, join us.
Mom, what do I do?
My sweet David, do you believe in me?
Believe in you? Mom, you're all I ever had.
Then believe in me now, David. I am the spirit of all that is good and true within you.
No, don't listen to her, David.
Then what do I do?
Run.
What?
Run, David, now!
Son, don't do this. I am your father.
No! I don't believe you!
You'll never leave here alive, boy! You'll never leave here alive, boy! Kill him! 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 Kill him!
Can you help me get out of here?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Help me! Can you help me?
as you fight, I shall never die.
Rafe, what's happening to me?
You must leave this place. If you do not join the Drugget, he must kill you.
I'm taking the Raider back to Earth.
No. The way out lies beyond the garden. Someone's there to lead you. A woman.
Mom?
Another. Find her. She will lead you out of this nightmare.
Rafe.
We will meet again, David. I promise. Now go!
David, come with me.
You?
Listen to me, David. They'll never break you, but if you remain in this place, you will die. Come with me.
No!
You've gotta trust me. The way out is there. The light. Please, David, hurry. Time's running out.
I give you greetings, nephew. You knew it would come to this.
No, David, you can't. You don't have the glove.
I have no choice. Well, come on!
Deadly.
Shut up! You've wasted enough time. He's never gonna break.
Stop it! You'll kill him!
Shut up. We've wasted enough time. He's never going to break.
Shut up! You've wasted enough time.
Idiot! We're supposed to convert him, not kill him.
My mind was clearing. I wasn't on Tyrus. Where was I?
Have a nice trip? Well, you've reached the end of the line.
Listen to me, Simon. Kill him, and they kill us. You must swear allegiance to the Drugget. Work with him. There's no other way.
No!
Don't be a fool. Do you realize what Drugget's offering Earth? No more war, no more poverty or crime.
It's a lie! It's all a lie!
Swear allegiance or the pain starts again. We take you back to Tyrus. Back into your mind. Back to the Drugget.
I don't care! I will never join him!
See? Ain't gonna happen. Time to finish our little game. And I've got just the thing to do it.
I wouldn't do that.
Listen to him, Simon.
I told you to shut up!
What's happening?
Get it up! Get it up!
I can't. It won't.
I can take it off.
This way.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Sonia, you don't know what you've done.
I ran through the night. I had lost all sense of what was real and what wasn't. There had to be a way to contact Major Stark and Sergeant Romar. I had nowhere else to turn, no one else to trust, and time was running out.
trace. Not one single bit. Run! That's right, disgusting little mutant. Run! This whole waterfront is a coming down, along with whatever filth lives in it.
Wait, what? Now just you... Jason, what has gotten into you?
Yo, listen, I know we came all this way, but no one says you have to ring that bell. We could turn back home right now.
Turn back?
Yeah, and tell them we got sick, or lost, or kidnapped, or
nothing. Your friend's parents were nice enough to invite us to family night, and we accepted, and...
I didn't accept, you did.
Yes, I did. Because you are too darn stubborn and proud, and Lord knows what all else. But nothing. Baby, you spend too much time alone. Just give this a chance, please, okay? It'll be good for you. Now move out of the way.
Jason, you actually came.
Oh, of course I did. Wouldn't want to miss family. What the?
Took your hand off yellow square. 20 points off. Fair is fair.
I win!
Jason, you're here! Oh my... Dude, cool, you're here, man.
Looks that way.
Ow! Thank you so much for inviting us.
Oh, come on in. I'm glad you could make it. I could use the support. These family nights can be torture.
Looking forward to it.
And there was our little Ellie, standing in the snow with a diaper on her head and a carrot up her nose, shouting,
Oh, look at me! I'm a snowman! Snowman! I bet Jason never did anything dumb like that.
Are you kidding? My boy Jason put a diaper on everything except his butt. He was always naked as a jaybird, baby. I remember one time when...
Boy, oh boy, this food sure is delicious. What do you call it, Mrs. Martin?
Oh, well, that's the Martin family casserole. 4 beans living together in a cheesy sauce of happiness.
Oh! Is this a whistle?
Yeah, it's a prize.
Oh, man. That means you get to go first.
Blow it, Jason.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, man.
Look, I found more games.
Hey, Z, it was great having you over last night.
Oh, yeah. A guy can never get enough charades or chip-tooth casserole.
Oh, you know it. Same time next week?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be, sick. Yeah, that's it. See, my gallbladder is all messed up, man, and...
Don't worry. I'll run interference.
Thank you. Nothing personal, but it was a bit out there.
No, I know. Family night can be a real cringe fest. It was a bad idea.
Wait, that was your idea?
Not exactly. Your Grams thought that...
You and Grams set that up?
Well, she thought you were lonely, and I thought since you don't have a family...
Whoa. You think Grams and I aren't a family?
No.
Guys, down below! Looks like trouble!
Good. I'm up for some trouble.
They're gonna blast that hotel!
But there's a dog in there.
girl, isn't it?
You two stop those guys from setting off the explosives. I'll get the girl.
Well, sure. I could go after the girl, just once. But, yeah, you know, that's cool. I understand he's older and, yeah.
Just go.
Hey, stop! There's still someone inside that building.
No! Well, maybe he didn't hear you.
Oh, he heard me.
Get him!
Climb out. I got you.
I can't go. Not unless everyone else goes too.
Can't leave Grandma.
I'm not leaving without you, George.
Great. More family togetherness. That's the last of them.
Beg your pardon, but I think you missed one.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Look out!
Oh, dear goodness. Is he...
On my face? Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry, Granny.
Oh, that's quite all right.
Hey, Jason! You okay? Are you okay? Can you hear us? Jason!
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to get out. Oh, man.
You're really hurt.
It's your gallbladder, isn't it?
What? No, I don't know what it is. But something inside me feels pretty messed up.
We should get you to a hospital.
Ow! Put me down! Put me down! Just leave me alone.
He's right. He needs to stay put.
What talking for?
You've been stepping all over my face and just now you notice?
That's because you're always laying low, Grandma.
Good one.
Who are you?
Why, we're the Manglesons. I'm George. This is Beatrice. Those are the twins, Thomas and Thomas. You've already met Granny.
I can see right up your nose, young man, and it's not a pretty sight.
And this is our daughter, Caroline.
Hi. I'm Cool Breeze. Matt.
Thanks for helping save our place.
Oh, well, you know, saving stuff. It's how I'll roll.
And I'm Matt's sister, Ellie. Hey, careful. He's hurt.
Oh, it's okay. Caroline has the touch that heals. What do you see there, honey? He's got internal injuries. A broken rib, some bleeding. But I can fix him. Here. He'll be okay.
Hey, I do feel kind of better. Oh, but not much better.
The healing process takes a while. You should take it easy.
That was amazing.
It's nothing compared to what you can do.
Oh, well, you know.
So, do you all have powers?
No, just Caroline. We're not like her or you. We're just your garden variety mutants.
Speak for yourself.
And you're a floor.
No. Well, yes, actually. B, put on some pigeons and beans, will you? It's quite a long story.
I hope not too long. I've got a bad feeling those jerks will be coming back.
I, Brett Ronson, give to you New Eden City 2! Stage 1 of my ultimate plan to bring New Eden perfection to the blighted land across the river. Thank you. Right this way, please.
What the? Hey, I just
street by street, I will wipe out that disgusting... That was supposed to be gone!
Sir, I'm sorry to report the old hotel
is still standing! I can see that! What I can't understand is why!
It was those 3 kids, sir. The superheroes.
That building must be destroyed!
And that's how it's been for us. Ever since we were mutated, we've been here.
Okay. So the ZEVO exposure atomized Granny's molecular structure, and then she reformed, melding with the floor.
Yep, I couldn't leave her here all alone to get wrecked by those goons.
We belong together.
Yeah. Looks like families come in all shapes and sizes.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Units deploy. Eradicate all opposition. There will be no failure. This time, I've brought reinforcements.
Goodness.
No.
Advance!
Wow! That's an awesome robot!
I don't understand. Doesn't he know we're in here? Why would he tear down our home?
Good question. And I'm gonna find out the answer.
Wait!
What are you doing? There are people in there.
Those aren't people, and heed my warning. Don't interfere with my work.
Oh yeah? I got a better idea. Don't interfere with me.
Crush her!
Elastica!
I got this.
Gotta help. You gotta be kidding me. I still can't get my powers on?
You haven't fully healed.
Well, tell that to my friends. They're gonna get mauled.
By golly, he's right. We can't just stand by and let them fight our battles. We're the Mangelsons.
Oh, yeah, betcha,
Let's
yeah.
go. I'm in.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Robot, it's getting way too close. We've got to stop it.
There's too many of them!
Can't stop progress, fools! It's my destiny to destroy this mega slum riddled with disgusting mutants!
You mean like these? Bronson, this part of the city is off limits to you. You don't belong here.
I'll show you who doesn't belong here. Destroy them!
You guys ready?
Actually, I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
Oh, honey, if you're half the fighter.
Yeah.
Can we just concentrate on the goons heading for us?
it properly, you have to do it yourself.
Oh, you betcha!
Later, bot.
Wait, where's Ronson?
Why, mister? Why would you do this to us?
Because you're freaks, my dear. All of you. This whole place. This whole section of the city. It's ugly. Ugly. Ugly!
The only thing ugly around here is you!
Who said that?
Now get out of my house!
Do you think he'll come back?
Eventually.
But we'll be back too.
You guys have done so much for us. How can we ever thank you?
Huh. That worked for me.
You want a lift?
Don't really have a choice.
Oh, you guys have to come back and have dinner sometime.
Oh, yeah, betcha! On family night!
We can play bump heads.
Sure. Why not?
So, I was thinking maybe Matt and I could come over to you and your Gram's place one night.
I don't know if you'd like it. We're pretty normal.
Oh, yeah?
Hey!
I can be normal.
Great! They'll never know what hit them.
I thought all weekends were the same length. Saturday and Sunday.
They are most of the time, except when there's no school on Monday. Then it's a long weekend. That's why Paul's gone to visit his grandparents.
Then we should do something too. Maybe go on a trip.
Bonehead, are you hurt?
My tailbone saved me.
Who goes there? Is someone there? Come out or I'll force net you.
Are the Tyrannos attacking?
No. But if they were, you guys sure wouldn't be ready.
That's not funny, Ryan. You scared the daylights out of us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What's going on here?
I was testing my woodcraft skills to see if I could get close to the ship undetected.
But I see you were detected. Eric's caught you.
No, he succeeded. All I caught was a bush.
Eric's didn't see you? I am impressed. But why did you do it?
Skill at woodcraft is required to become an Eagle Scout.
Ah, the perfect hiding place.
Ryan, we could use that training. It would help for some of us to learn how to survive.
Why are you looking at me?
Your woodcraft could help make us a much more efficient fighting team.
Pterodactyl to Tarpets 2 have infiltrated Dinosaucer airspace undetected.
Well done, Pterodactyl. What are they up to?
It seems like they're going on a camping trip. And I just heard Alice say they weren't taking their weapons.
The fools! We'll be able to take them with our claws tied behind our backs. We simply track them down and put an end to them for good!
Land by that cave over there.
This is beautiful. It's the perfect spot for a picnic.
First, we'll have to conceal the dinocraft.
You mean this isn't the place we're camping?
No way, Bonehead. When we're done here, we're going up the mountain.
Who said anything about mountain?
Oh, this is really good. I hope we can find it tomorrow.
Okay, everybody. Move it or lose it.
Lose what?
You don't want to have to climb this mountain in the dark, do you?
No!
Tracking indicates they have landed somewhere in this area. In this wilderness, they'll be as obvious as spikes on a tail.
Whose good idea was this?
And when do we eat?
Water, shelter, food, everything we need is here.
Yeah, this is a good place to set up camp. My ancestors probably fished in this very pool. Let me show you how to catch fish. Now watch this.
We're building a campfire, Bonehead, not a forest fire.
I just hate making 2 trips.
We need trees to build a shelter, but this is gonna take forever.
Maybe not. They're careless. They suspect nothing. Split up and find them, Tyrannos. How I love hunting trips.
Well, I'm still watching.
They're just not fighting today.
They don't like berries?
They have to like berries. My ancestors caught loads of fish with berries.
My ancestors were pretty good fishermen, too.
Yeah? You want to fish for a while?
I thought you'd never ask.
Huh?
This is how my ancestors did it.
They may have something there. How's the water?
Fantastic!
Whoa! Oh! Oh! Ah! It's ice water!
You didn't ask me if it was warm.
Hurry up! I'm freezing! Oh.
Couldn't we start it with a heat ray or something?
Sorry, Bonehead. It says here either sticks or flint and steel. Or you might bang some rocks together.
All right!
I found them!
This is the life.
It sure is the peaceful wilderness.
Look! Up there!
Terrible dactyl!
And he spotted us!
We've got to get back to the dinocraft. We've got to get out of here. Pterodactyl will lead Rex right to us. I think following the water down is going to be our only chance.
Aloe, those cliffs are pretty steep.
Yes, but that's going to turn out to be to our advantage. There won't be room for the Tyranno's craft down there.
You said it. Let's go.
We have visual contact, Dactyl. We'll be on them in 2 minutes.
Keep it moving.
Quick. We really got them now, huh?
Tyrannos, hold your fire! There's no sign of them. They fled.
We really creamed them, Rex.
We haven't yet, but we will. Spread out and find them.
They're down there, but I can't get at them.
You don't have to. You can bury them under half the cliff. Keep stomping.
If that comes down on us, we'll all be done for.
We just have to make the odds more even. How? Climb back up the cliff and throw rocks at them?
Maybe not quite that. But if you have a problem and you look around, the solution is usually close by. And I've just found it.
It's going!
Hang on. Here goes. Look out! Hang on!
I think they made it. Now it's our turn. 1, 2.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
They're getting away!
Is this great or what? If nature had meant dactyls to walk, we would have different feet.
Tyrannos, spread out! Then there's no way they'll get past us.
Do you think this is such a safe plan?
Safe? They're undefended. They don't have a chance against us.
They'll probably spread out and come at us from here and here.
Yes, and don't forget, from over here and here too. We must be ready for them.
How does it look?
Plenty big enough to slow down some of those Tyrannos chasing us.
Let's cover it up.
Now this is what I call really using our head.
And this should keep them tied up for a while.
Look! Human cracks! How do they get around on such such little...
That's the signal. The Tyrannos are on their way.
And we're ready for them.
It's just too deep. And in the meantime, they're making that getaway.
We can't lose them now! After them!
You can't just leave me here.
Well, maybe they can.
Don't go away, Mad. In fact, don't go away. Quack, quack. No, seriously, folks.
These traps will only slow them up for a little while. We've got to get back to our dino craft. And home, sweet home.
These human booby traps are such a nuisance.
There wouldn't be if there weren't so many boobies around!
I say, help! Get me down from here!
We don't have time! Come on!
We'll come back for you, terrible! Oh, I'll just hang out here then, shall I?
Ow! Ow!
That's my foot.
What's your hand?
What are you doing?
Get your tail out of my eye!
We're almost there. We just have to cross this ravine.
How? The only one of us who can fly is Terex.
Like spikes on a tail.
We've got to do something.
We've just got to use our heads.
If we had the biggest tree in the forest growing right here, I could knock it down with my head and make a bridge.
Bridge. Head. I wonder. I've got it. Stand back, then run for it.
What are you doing?
Dynavolving back to my roots. Step back.
Ronto Thunder.
What are they doing? I don't know, but hurry. They're almost in range. Fossilize them!
Oh no! Go for it!
They're getting away!
Well done, Ryan.
Hey! Give us a hand here! Everybody, pull hard! Ronto Thunder, that worked just great!
It sure worked better than it tasted.
Is this what they mean when they say stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Oh, be quiet and give me a boost!
You guys did great!
Well, you did pretty well yourself, Ryan. I'm sure you'll get that merit badge.
Who would have thought a walk in the woods could be so interesting?
had a great time. We should do this again.
Are you crazy? The next time I want ice water, I'm gonna get it out of the refrigerator. But what I really want is a bath.
That's a first.
Girls.